Good morning. This is W.C. Mann with the Cullman Tribune. We are back continuing the municipal election debates. And today we were scheduled to do Cullman City School Board. Cheryl Harrison is the only candidate who will be joining us. Other candidates have declined to participate. Cheryl was running against Scott Sessions. Scott, earlier in the week, declined. He has since gone into COVID-19 quarantine, and we wish him and his family the best, and good news on the medical front. Cheryl, we're going to go ahead and get started here. And by the way, we are still doing even with one candidate here, we are still following policies and procedures for social distancing, and so we'll be wearing our masks and speaking up. Nice enough. Please introduce yourself and let us know which seat you're seeking on the Cullman City School Board.
Thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here and to share a few things. Thank you to those of you that are tuning in from home. I appreciate your time, and hopefully we can leave here today with a better understanding of who I am, what I have to offer the school board, and why I am seeking to run for this position. My name is Cheryl Harrison, and I am running for Cullman City School Board, Place 3.
All right. What led you to your decision to run?
I really thought about this for a while, was approached about running, and really had to sit down and take a good look at how I would be an effective member, and if I really wanted to get involved in this. And I ultimately decided yes. I think that I have a lot that I could contribute to the school board, and I have a passion for Cullman, for the people of Cullman and the students of this district. That's really why I am running for this position.
A big topic in this election cycle in the city of Cullman, at all levels, not just for the school board, but especially for the school board, is education infrastructure. So if you would, take us through what you see as the problems that need to be addressed at the campuses here in Cullman.
So we didn't go really into my background, but after graduating from Cullman High School, I went on to college and earned a degree in interior design. So I have a lot of experience in the construction world, in the design world. The biggest problem that the schools are facing right now, there are aging concerns with our existing structures, but one of the biggest things and immediate needs is capacity. I met with Mr. Wiggins last week. I was able to sit down with him and talk through some of his concerns at East Elementary, and they don't have a janitor's closet. Their counselor, I believe it's their counselor, is now using that space as an office. They are busting at the seams. Their classes are filled, and now with the restrictions that have been put out there with trying to distance these students within the classroom, they are literally wall to wall with desks. So we have to address those capacity needs, and we have to do it soon with a clear plan and a goal for our future. For our students, they deserve to have a space that is healthy, that meets their needs, so that they can flourish, so that they can reach success.
All right. And speaking of the infrastructure, let's talk about funding, because we know that building takes money. Do you think that the school board or the city of Cullman should fund the upgrades and expansions to Cullman schools?
I think that it's going to have to be a joint effort. Construction projects cost a lot of money. That's a big investment that's made into the community. I'm very encouraged by the remarks from the mayor's office, from those that are seeking to be mayor and the council. They have clearly stated time and time again that they're committed to the schools and to the future of the schools. So I think that is a great sign. But we need to take a step back and really open those lines of communication and strengthen that bridge between the school board, the council, and the mayor's office so that we are playing for the same team with the same goals in mind.
All right. Do you think that the city schools have what they need as far as technology? And if you see any needs, what are they?
The COVID-19 pandemic has been, on many levels, such a crazy time, such a trying time, one where we've had to make adjustments along the way. We are blessed in this community to have resources that other school systems may not have. I know they've been able to purchase through the CARES Act. They've been able to make those purchases to see that our students have the technology that they need should they go into a remote learning situation. I am very proud of what we have achieved from our community. I feel if you look at the top schools within our state, we are among those top schools, but we're also some of the least funding per student. So I think that's a testament to our community and our community involvement that we are able to have the successes that we have. There is always going to be a need for the latest and greatest in technology. That changes all the time. And we want our students to have the best that we can have to offer them as they learn and grow through these years, through their school years, so that when they do leave Cullman High School, they do understand technology and they are able to further their careers and further their lives and their successes, having that really strong foundation. And technology is a big part of that.
All right, thank you. Cullman City Schools are consistently ranked highly, very highly in many cases, in the state. Why do you think that is?
We were just speaking to that just a minute ago, but I think that is due to our community. It is due to the administrators, the superintendent, to the boards, to the parents, to the students. It's a team effort. We go into it working together to do this for the students, for their futures, for their success. I was speaking with Ms. Culpepper at the primary school, and she was telling me that they have hundreds of applicants apply for a teaching job at Cullman. I don't know that that's because the pay is any different than it is at most places, but I can tell you that it's this community, and that really speaks volumes for the men and women that make up this community, those teachers that are working with those children, and the administrators that are overseeing them.
All right. Looking at the future, we'll say 10 to 15 years down the road from now, what would you like to see at each of the system's 5 campuses?
As I mentioned, space is important to me, and I think that good space can foster learning, it can foster innovation and productivity. So I would love to see a refresh for the existing structures and new structures for those places that need them, where the demand is needed. I really feel like the students deserve that, and it really becomes a sense of pride when you pull up to your school and you see the efforts that the community has made for these students and for their success so that they can be educated in a space that is safe, that is healthy, and that can foster learning, innovation, and productivity.
Right. That is the last of the planned debate questions, and we give each candidate a little time to finish out. So please take a few minutes to let the voters know anything else you'd like to share. The floor is open.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again for having me. It's an honor to be here and to share a few things. I am a Cullman girl, 5th generation parent that has chosen to raise a family in Cullman. I have deep, strong roots here. I'm married to Ben Harrison. You may know Ben from Cullman Regional Airport or as the 2018 Burgermeister. He wears that honor well. And we have 2 children together. Sophie is a 2020 graduate of Cullman High School, and Cole is an 8th grader at Cullman Middle School. He is anxiously awaiting that first day back. After high school, I mentioned that I went on and I got an interior design degree. And the interior design profession, it requires diligent planning, it requires flexibility, communication, creative problem solving, and vision. And not just vision, but a path to get to that vision, a detailed path. Understanding that there are going to be bumps along the way, there are many curves along the way, but if you have the right people on that team, the right people on that bus, so to speak, then you are going to get there if they have the best interests of the students in mind, if they keep their priorities straight. We will realize that vision. I hope to have a chance to be a part of that team and to move things forward. I think together we can get through these hard times. Together we can change challenges into opportunities for greatness. Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." I really believe that, and I really want to work together to raise that bar for the future of our students. I'm Cheryl Harrison, and I humbly ask for your vote on August 25th. That's a week from Tuesday, as I seek Cullman City School Board, Place 3. Thank you so much.
Harrison, thank you.
Thank you.